Hey guys, ¿cómo está? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'll be reacting to Lost LeBlanc, sleeping on a private island in El Nido, the most beautiful resort. I think it's really going to be amazing, and so let's watch it together.
How are you feeling today?
Still a little bit under the weather, but getting better for sure.
Right now we're waiting for a fast boat going straight to El Nido. Normally this would have taken you about 8 to 9 hours. I did it last year on the slow boat. It was actually really enjoyable, but luckily they've introduced a new fast boat. It should be a pretty beautiful ride there. As I remember last time, it's one of the most incredible things you'll see. You're going in between islands through incredible blue water, boarding the Montenegro lines for the next 4.5 hours or so. This is our home.
Montenegro.
We have just arrived here in the port of El Nido. It took about maybe 4.5 hours to get here. Definitely faster than the boat I took last year, but not as much of an experience. Like, to be honest, if you're on a budget, don't be disappointed that you have to take the slow boat because it's a beautiful experience getting here. Whereas in this boat, you don't really see out much. You just kind of wait to get here. But we've arrived in El Nido, right at the footsteps of these incredible mountains.
Wow. Yeah, this is what I came here for. The editing, the cinematography, the nature, the blue sea.
Yeah, Sir Christian, nice to meet you. So I was really excited to get to El Nido, but I think what I'm actually more excited about right now is checking into our hotel. This is one of the most exclusive resorts in all of El Nido, and I'm really excited to check it out. Thank you.
Whoa.
You gotta be kidding me. I did not expect to be on a separate island. I thought it was part of the mainland, but here we are on this little slice of paradise in El Nido of all places. This is like one of the most incredible landscapes you'll come across.
It's really amazing. It's really beautiful.
And the water, as always, stupid clear. Gatorade clear. This is the craziest resort entrance I think I've ever seen. Like, this is paradise. This is Avatar. I honestly was not prepared for this sort of beauty. Like, this is world class. You can't find this pretty much anywhere else in the world. I could not be more excited to be here, and these drone shots, oh my gosh. These drone shots are amazing.
Let's see the drone shots.
So the getting here was very, very wavy. The winds are pretty strong today. You might even be able to tell it in those drone shots, but that boat takes it like a champ. Like, there's really no waves coming over. You stay completely dry, which can't be said for most of the boats we've been riding for the past almost month now. Jamie and I have been getting soaked on a daily basis from these little tiny bancas, but that boat just rips through those big waves. Right now I feel like I'm trekking through the jungle. I love the quiet, quaint feel in here. It's so beautiful. So I think it's time I formally introduce this hotel. This is Kauaian Island Resort. We came in, docked onto this private island, and the rest is history. Check out the room. It's been a travel day, but like a very reasonable travel day. I'm not even that tired. I'm gonna use tonight as an opportunity to get some really good food. I'm gonna do a bit of editing because I definitely have a lot of that to catch up on. So right now, they got the infinity pool all lit up. LIT, if you know what I mean. Just ate a delicious romaine salad, which, by the way, I have not had vegetables since getting to the Philippines, so that was much needed. And the pizza's arrived. Oh, no worries. All right, good morning, guys. It is a fresh start to the day, and today is going to be a really amazing day.
Afternoon.
Extremely cinematic. Right now, Jamie and I are heading to meet up with a couple buddies. One I've actually not met before, but the other guy, Giaro, met him in Bali probably about 5 to 6 months ago. So it'll be cool to see him again and to go and shoot around El Nido. All right, that's our boat out there. I asked if he wanted help, but he said he's Superman.
Wow.
So he's good. Superman. Here we go, the final push. Superman's pulling us in.
Wow.
We finally made it on
I
the
love
boat.
the way
Beautiful in
the
the ocean, so we're off to a good
boats are
start today.
built.
I want to
Like,
introduce
they have
you to
this unique
this is Renan.
character to them.
And this is Jaro.
It's really nice.
Haven't seen you in probably like 8 months. I think it's almost a year. I think we were in Bali, I think it's exactly a year ago. Today we're actually doing the Tour A, which is probably the most popular tour you can do here in El Nido. The first stop is typically going to take you here to Small Lagoon. As you can see, we don't exactly have it to ourselves. Things have changed over the past 2 years. 2 years ago, there was probably 1 or 2 other boats. Last year, there was probably 5 other boats. This year, I guess there's about 15 to 20 other boats, and just about everyone has a kayak. So things have changed. I'm not going to be the guy to be like, oh, I remember the old days when things used to be just me, blah, blah, blah. I've heard that way too much from old people trying to reminisce on old days, because let's be honest, we are living in the present. It's still just as beautiful of a place, you just have to share it with a lot more people. Jamie's the driver of the day.
I mean, there's love and sharing, isn't it?
It's awesome. Superman watches my YouTube.
Have you ever been in a serious boat accident?
I guess it'll be today, if it ever happens.
Call the J stroke for no reason.
The J stroke?
You know it.
Damn. Ladies, he's single. Slide into the DMs. Uh-oh. Here comes rain. It's time to somehow put this camera away. I am so sorry, camera. I'm just beating the crap out of you on this trip. Massive waves coming overboard, pouring rain. I have not been fair to you. And now we're about to collide. Oh my gosh. I'm hurt.
I told you it was a boat accident.
I feel like you did that intentionally. You had the entire lagoon.
Oh, it was
You literally
close.
managed to hit it head to head.
I just need more excitement in my life.
So there's no denying the secret
Fair
garden
enough.
people now know about El Nido. And even though you won't be able to enjoy a small lagoon to yourself anymore, it still doesn't take away from the incredible natural beauty that surrounds you. The drastic, unforgiving limestone mountains that hug the beautiful emerald blue.
Am I the only one that doesn't really
That was my
mind seeing other people?
But back to the point, I still
I
highly
don't see the
recommend
problem with
Tour A,
that.
checking out Small Lagoon. It's one of the most beautiful places, but just be prepared to share it with other travelers unless you're there during the low season. This would be your best chance at getting Small Lagoon to yourself. But if you're one of those people that want to have your own individual experiences and you're not a big fan of busy attractions, well, you're still in luck, because El Nido has plenty of nooks and crannies. All you need is a private boat.
Damn, the fans are everywhere.
Wow, look at that. Look at that entrance.
We have a beer holder.
Hey, that's nice.
Got free beers with the boat.
Wow. So are you guys a package deal?
We're a package deal, yeah.
Yeah.
One Brazilian and one Italian on the boat.
Coconuts for everyone.
Why do I have the ugly one? I want the pretty one. I want the pretty one.
We told our driver that we no longer wanted to do Tour A, and we actually just
Wow, I
told
love
him to
this
find
guy's
us a nice
hair.
strip of
It
land
looks really
where we could
nice.
have lunch and hang out. Just about 15 minutes away from Small Lagoon was this private beach where only one other boat was located. This is definitely one of the main benefits of getting a private boat, and if you've got a group of 4 or more, it can be done fairly affordably.
Lunch right here on the beautiful private beach. Today I'm actually using helloelnido.com, and they've set up this entire private excursion for me. So I'm really stoked to be here, because otherwise I would be on a busy little boat with an orange life jacket on. This is a lot better to me.
My number 1 tip when traveling is don't be afraid to get lost. Like, bring a compass or like a map or something. Like, don't get completely lost, but don't be afraid to go off the path.
Wow, this is just so beautiful. Like, really, really beautiful. Wow. I just can't wait. I can't wait to visit the Philippines. I mean, it's gonna be amazing. Experiencing everything in real life.
Yeah, there's a couple of them.
Oh man. Wow, isn't that the Komodo or
What
what
if
is
they
it called?
attack?
No, I think it's this giant lizards.
Jellyfish we
really
saw on the way
remember
here. Yeah, I got to know one. It like washed up on my hand, and I feel like a stringy thing wrapped around it, and I'm like, what's going on? I pull out my hand and the jellyfish is like on my hand. I feel a bit of an irritation. Maybe it'll pick up in a bit, but I don't know. That's not one of the poisonous jellyfish, so we were told. Unless I drop dead, in which case Jamie is now the proud owner of the Lost the Vlog channel, and just remember me as a funny guy who tried hard to make jokes. We're pretty much heading out from this private island. It's been beautiful. It's been really nice just to eat some good food. Now back to the boat.
second most popular location in El Nido, right after Small Lagoon, is its big brother, Big Lagoon.
We've just arrived at our final stop of the day. This is the Big Lagoon, and if you saw my earlier drone clips, I saw a Big Lagoon. Well, it turns out it was the Big Lagoon. There was just no way to get into it earlier because the tide was too shallow, so boats like this couldn't get in. You could actually walk your kayak in, but you'd have to be committed enough to walk it over. We were not. We went to a private island. That was the best choice. We're back now, and so are, I would say, a good 100, 150 other people. Jaro, have you been here yet?
Yeah, I've been here before 3 days ago.
I think the Big Lagoon is like it's like a very popular
A lot of people today. Look at this, guys. We're going through the shallowest water. People are walking through. It's only like waist deep, but we got some troopers to push our boat through, which is pretty cool. Are we going to be the only boat in there?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. Take it inside.
That's awesome.
So if you go during the week, it's way less packed. You don't see all these people.
Yeah.
You maybe see like 20 people, which is really good, and now it's so packed.
It's very
so
packed.
I think if I could give one tip is don't go on the weekends.
Because it's just becoming high tide, like our small enough boat can make it through here right now, but it's really ridiculous because everyone's just kind of like hanging out, like either with the kayak or just like swimming around low key. We just pull through with our boat and it feels a little obnoxious because we're like out of the way, parting the seas to get our boat in. Okay, this is amazing right now. I feel like we got this entire lagoon to ourselves. Finally, this is what it's about.
The water is so clear. Then the turquoise color is really nice. Amazing. This is really nice. Beautiful. I feel like this location looks so beautiful. It can be used in all these adventure movies.
So this is the Instagram life. He just picked up a paddle and he hasn't done anything today.
Okay guys, we just arrived.
Thank you. Woo! Renan got us here.
I'm gonna go for a break.
Do you want to just tell him what you did?
So I drank the coconut and then I just swallowed it. Nah, I spit it back into the coconut so I could take another photo.
This is Ren.
Hi.
She's been showing us around today. Thank you so much. It's been so great.
Welcome. I hope you enjoyed your tour today.
It's been great.
You're joining out?
I wish I was joining you guys, but we're heading back to the resort now, and they're staying on this really cool beach house right over there. Take care.
For the trip.
Au revoir, monsieur. Now we have to find our way back to the resort, which probably took about 20 minutes with a speedboat ripping through huge waves yesterday. Now we're going in this thing, which is not nearly as fast, and the waves have been not good. I need to put this thing away because every time the waves hit, like we all get soaked. So I'm about to go for a good swim. I don't want my camera to join me.
And the usual here on this trip, Jamie and I completely soaked.
Oh, low-key might die, but we're cool.
It's getting dark.
So we made it back safely. I didn't even vlog what happened, but it was very interesting getting back. I tried to film with my phone, but I couldn't even get the start button to hit because everything was so wet. We were getting smashed in the waves. Luckily though, we were able to get here safely. Hopefully the boat drivers were able to return safely through these crazy waves. Right now we're just back here at Kauai'an Resort, and after this, gonna head back to the room and do some editing.
I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you're coming to the Philippines, I've made an entire travel video guide for you. It will help you decide
Wow, that was really amazing. Really nice. I mean, the waters, the mountains and everything. I think it's really a unique experience. Having to experience that is something that you don't forget. Like, it's an unforgettable experience. I just think the Philippines is, it's really blessed. And I can't wait to come. I swear, I can't wait to visit. I really can't wait to experience all that. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you all later.